Hi guys, and welcome back to the Our Minds 2020 podcast with your host, me, Jemima. How you guys doing? Hope you're all been well, keeping safe during this crazy time. So, today's episode is about going through a depressive episode. And this particular episode is very close to my heart right now. Mainly because right now, as I'm speaking to you, I am going through a depressive episode. And you know what? I'm finding it rather quite challenging. Not that the others haven't been challenging, but this one is going on for a lot longer than I want it to be going on. Today is December 13th, and I've been feeling this way. I'll explain how I've been feeling for well over a month now. Since the last week of October, and I'm trying my very best to shake this dark cloud that's just hanging over me, the fogginess that's inside my head, the intense emotions that I'm feeling. I'm trying to shake it off. I'm trying to understand where it's coming from. I'm trying to motivate myself to do things, but I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's actually hard. The mental side of it, in terms of what I'm thinking, how can I explain it? Right now, I just feel as though, although I know I'm not dead yet, I feel like I have completely and utterly failed at my life. That's honestly how I feel. And I just feel that nothing good or deserving will ever come my way, and I feel that I'm gonna be in this mental headspace forever, and I just feel that I'm not worthy of anything good happening to me. That's honestly how I feel. And the physical side of it is, I've noticed now that when I wake up in the morning, I get body aches, random body aches. Last week, I remember I woke up and the back of my thigh was really aching, as if I'd done a workout. And I'll be honest, I'll hold my hands up. I haven't worked out for I don't even know how long. Maybe a good 3 weeks. And even when I did work out, it wasn't like I was doing it consistently. It was say I'd work out on a Monday for half an hour. Tuesday I'd work out for a whole hour. Then I won't work out for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday until the following week. And then for that week it would be one day and that's it. So I'm not consistently, or I haven't been consistently working out. The other physical side is I've been getting these. I've always suffered from really, really bad headaches. But these ones, I don't know if it's tension headache. I don't know if it's anxiety headache. I don't know if it's I'm thinking too much type of headache. But it's like a sudden burst of pain on one side of my head, usually at the top. And again, usually when I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, here we go again. And that's the physical side of it. And I'm a trier. Things in life, whatever it may be, friends, relationships, work, exercise, eating healthily, I really do try. I try. Yeah, I like to think, well, not even I like to think. If there's one thing about me that I'm quite proud of, is I try. Even when I don't feel like trying, I still try, which I think is a good thing. But this time round, oh my God, have you ever been so exhausted mentally and emotionally that you don't have the physical and mental strength to try anymore? You just want it to be over. Not your life, but you just want the pain, the negativity, everything to stop. Well, that's exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. And I've gone through worse times than this before. Like back in 2011, that to date has still been like one of my worst years, if not the worst years ever of my life. Because I was doing things that I wasn't proud of. Not drinking or taking drugs or anything like that. No. But, okay, story time now. So I got to a point back in 2011 where I didn't like my life. I didn't like who I was. I just did not want to live anymore. I really, really, really didn't want to live anymore. And it got so bad that I just didn't care about anything. I struggled to actually get up and out of my bed every morning to even do something as little as go and brush my teeth. It was the most painful task to do. So I would spend literally all day in my bed. I wouldn't shower, I wouldn't clean my teeth. I would only get up if I needed some water or to go and have a wee. But then again, I wasn't even weeing that much because I wasn't consuming or I wasn't drinking that much water. I just didn't turn up for work. I remember I didn't email, I didn't call, I didn't pass on a message to one of my colleagues to say, oh, could you tell the manager, whoever, that I'm not going to be in today for whatever reason. I just didn't care. I didn't call in. I would have my manager leave me voice messages. He would call me, I would see his number, and I just thought, fuck it. I don't actually care. I would completely and utterly ignore him. At the time I had a boyfriend. He would message me. I would get back to him as and when I wanted to get back to him, because deep down I knew that he wasn't in love with me. I was just there for buying time, even though in my heart and in my mind I was desperately in love with him. But I would always make an excuse and just say to him, oh yeah, I'm really, really busy. Well, I wouldn't call, or I wouldn't pick up his call. I'd just like text him back like a good 4 hours later, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm busy working. But then obviously he knew where I would work. So I would say to him, oh, I'm working in the head office in High Wycombe. My old workplace, we did used to have a head office in High Wycombe. So I would say that I was working there so that he wouldn't pull a surprise, and I say that in inverted commas, and just show up at my workplace. And then he'd be like, Jemima, I was waiting outside for you and I didn't see you. I just didn't eat. I didn't feel like eating, even though my stomach was rumbling and I felt hungry. I just didn't feel the need to eat. And I just, you know what? I just really, really wanted to die. I really did. And this is really bad, but every night I would get on my knees and I would literally pray to God, and I would say, please, 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 do not wake me up the following morning. There's somebody out there in this world who wants to live, and here I am, I'm wanting to die. Let's swap roles, please. And like I'm crying bucket loads, just begging God to take my life so that I don't need to wake up the following morning to feel what it is that I'm feeling. Go to bed. Tomorrow will come. And you know when you're waking up in the morning, and just before you're fully awake, there's that kind of hazy moment where you realize that you're awake, but you're still really, really tired, and you're still trying to program your thoughts. So, okay, what time is it? Has my alarm gone off? What am I doing today? Just before, I can't really explain it, but just before that part where you're fully, fully awake. Well, anyway, I would have that sensation, and I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, I'm alive. I've woken up again, and now I have to do the whole thing again, feel the whole pain again, go through the whole turmoil again. It was long. It was just so long. And thank God I've never actually gone back to that point again in my life. Thank you, Jesus. But this time round, as I'm talking to you now, I'm flat. And I remember, I think it was the second podcast episode, the one where I talk about doing something that makes you feel good every day. Still 100% stand by that. And I have been doing that. And yesterday, me and some of my girlfriends, my new friends, we went to this really lovely restaurant called Brasserie of Light in Selfridges. Had good food, drank, great conversation. We all got dressed up. But I couldn't deny, I mean, obviously they didn't know, but inside me, I just felt like, I'm not really enjoying this like I know I would usually enjoy this. And I thought, does this mean I need even more help, like professional help? And I've never had professional help before, and it's very much something that I need to look into. Again, professional help, I don't have the coins for that, but I'm sure there's some cheap ones out there. I don't know. If you know, let me know. DM me on my Instagram page, ourminds2020. Let me know. Hit me up. I need to know. But yeah, this is a depressive episode that I'm going through, and I just wanted to know if anybody else out there, what you go through, what your feelings are, whether you have physical feelings when you're going through a depressive episode, or what mental thoughts you have, because it's always good to share. And it always feels good when you say how you feel and then somebody else is like, oh yeah, you know what, I go through that too, because you feel connected and it makes you feel like you're not crazy. But truth say, even if you are talking to somebody and they haven't experienced what it is that you've gone through or what you're currently experiencing, it still doesn't make you crazy. Do I have anybody else around me to talk to? Let me think about that. No. You know what? People always think, oh yeah, talk to your family. Sometimes the people who are closest to you are not the easiest to talk to. It's not the easiest. They are not the easiest to talk to. And for me, I don't know about you guys out there, but for me, I find it much easier talking to strangers, because when you're a stranger, the likelihood of me seeing you again is very slim. And even if I do see you again, it's not going to be every day. Okay, I might see you every week, but you don't know me like that. Like, you don't know what I look like when I wake up in the morning. You don't know how bad my shit stinks when I take a shit in the toilet. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't know me like that. Anyway, but that's me. Some people, they do find it easy to talk to people that are close to them. And you know what, I've kind of always envied that. I've always envied people who are able to talk to their dad or their mum about whatever it is that they're going through, because their relationship is so tight. And I'm not trying to say that mine isn't, but it ain't that tight that I'm talking about my mental health with you. Oh, hell no. And as for friends, I think I've mentioned this before. I don't have the biggest friendship group. I never have. Well, no, that's a lie. When I was in college, when I was like 18, 19, I kind of sort of did. And, we all went about our lives, and some went to college, others went to acting school and stuff. So, I hope that they're doing well. But if you were to ask me, oh, what are they up to? I couldn't even tell you if they were dead or alive. And I mean that in the nicest way. God willing, they're thriving and living in life, but it's been that long that I don't know what they're up to. So when it comes to friends, any time that I have with old friends who are no longer on the scene, every time that I have tried to talk to them or mention something, they've kind of just like shrugged it off, and they reverted the conversation back to them. And then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to bring this up again. And you kind of just backtrack on your words, and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm being silly, whatever. And then you sit there like a lemon, listening to their problems about this boyfriend and doing this and blah, 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 and all the rest of it. And then back in the summer, after the first lockdown, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this when everybody was on social media saying, oh yeah, I can't wait to go on holiday, and I can't wait to meet up and have drinks with my friends, and I can't wait to do this and that. And I just sat there like, crap, I wasn't even doing any of these things before COVID was a thing in this life. So one of my really good friends, and this is no shade or disrespect on him, but I mentioned to him that, you know what, I haven't actually been enjoying my life. And the look that he gave me, and the comment was, really, Jemima, you haven't enjoyed any part of your life? And then I just thought, yeah. And then I retracted, took a step back, didn't really get into it, because I just thought, I feel like you're going to pass judgment on me. And right now, I don't need judgment. All I don't even want understanding. All I want is just for you to just listen. That's all I want, just listening. Just somebody to listen. And yeah. So right now, I'm finding it hard to motivate myself. I feel like, do you know what I honestly feel like? I feel that every day, although I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm walking, I'm eating, I'm drinking, that's great. But I don't feel as though I'm living every day. I feel as though I'm surviving every day. Every day now is starting to seem like a bit of a struggle. And I just want to feel alive. I just want to wake up in the morning and be thankful that I'm alive. And right now, I don't know if I'm thankful that I am alive, and I feel really bad saying this. But yeah, I kind of don't, because I feel like I'm failing at my life. And everything that I've tried to do in order to help myself along and to, just be happier or have peace within me, I kind of feel like it hasn't been working. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Clearly, I'm doing something wrong if I'm not having peace within. And it's kind of scary. And I just think to myself, surely there comes a point where there's balance in your life. You go through all the hard times. Yes. Everybody has a bad season. Some bad seasons last longer than others. I'm not the oracle. I don't know why. That's just life. But then there comes a point where the scales of life balance you out, kinda, and you start to go through seasons of good things. And oh God, don't strike me dead. I kind of feel, I don't feel like I've had my season of good. I mean, there have been moments where I'm like, yes, that was a banging moment. That moment was lit. That moment was fun. It was good. But then those good moments don't last very long. And I always say, it's like, when you go to a concert, and well, I don't know if they do this at every concert, but every concert that I've been to, at the end of it, they release all the confetti, and there's like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of this confetti falling down from the ceiling. Have you ever tried to hold out your hand and at least try and catch one? You can't catch it. It literally just slips through your fingers. And that's how it feels for me. It just feels like my happy moment or a happy time, I'll have it, but then I don't hold on to it. It just slips through my fingers, and we're back to the wave of negativity again. And that is where my exhaustion comes from. And I 100% do not want to go back to how I was back in 2011. But I ain't gonna lie, certain bits or things that I was doing in 2011, I'm kind of doing it now. Like today, for example, finished my little church service online, and that finished at 1 o'clock. Went straight to bed. I went straight to bed, snuck inside my duvet, and I stayed there until about 5? No, that's a lie. Until 6. And I didn't feel any type of way about it. Didn't feel any type of way. I just thought, yeah, well, what's the point? Like, what would I have been doing anyway? I get more comfort being warm inside my duvet, just forcing myself to sleep so I don't need to think or feel anything. And like I mentioned, last night I did go out, and I also straightened my hair. I ordered some makeup. Well, I say makeup, it was more skincare. It was just 2 makeup items that I ordered, and I thought, yeah, let me look a bit okay, because I've been looking busted lately. I thought, let me try and look a bit okay. So I made the effort, and I'm just pushing myself, and I'm trying my very best to motivate myself. So anyway, guys who have taken the time to listen to this podcast or this episode, I say all of that to say, if any of you out there is feeling this way, well, high five. As I always say, you're not alone. And because I've been in a much worse situation before, I know that at some point I will come out of it. I just hope I come out of it a lot quicker. Can we please come out of it quicker, please? So yeah, if you want to mention to me about things that you go through when you're going through a depressive episode, let me know via Instagram. You can DM me, let me know, and let me know as well what tools and what you do to make yourself feel better and what helps you. Share your secrets, people. Share your secrets. But anyway, I hope you took something from this episode. I hope you didn't find it too depressing or boring. If you did, I'm sorry, but you kind of know what you're signing yourself up for when the title is, when the podcast is called Our Minds, and the episode is called Going Through a Depressive Episode. So but anyway, stay safe out there, people. As always, you will hear from me again next week, Monday, dropping the next episode 6 o'clock. By all means, you can follow me on Instagram. My page is Our Minds 2020. Get some more content from me there. And as always, guys, thank you. God bless. Go love yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. And go live your life. Bye-bye.